Yo, family, yo, traders, yo, ruffians. How you guys doing? Happy new month. It's the Rough Trader here again. So we're here for another week's Forex market outlook. Last week wasn't really a good week for us in the Forex market. It was kind of somehow for me and my community members in the Forex market. But this week, let's see what we can do to the market. Let's see how we can slay the market. We don't win every time in the Forex market. We don't win every time. So there are sometimes we take losses to adjust our skill or our strategy. So let's start with GBP USD, British pounds, and United States dollar. Okay, so let's go to the weekly time frame as we've always done. So okay, I kept on saying it that okay, we expect GBP USD to come to this area before we see a possible or potential reversal. We expect price to get like we need price to beat this week off. If price can break below this week, yes, we know okay, price is going to continue pushing down. But I don't think though this bearish pressure, this is a very strong bearish impulse. Like it's very, 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 very strong. But we don't know if price is going to continue pushing downward or possibly form a false breakout or a bullish reversal around this area. So let's just mark the tip of the week. And if you also go to the monthly time, you'll see how sharp. Can you see this is the week we are expecting price to beat? Look at the bullish impulse. Price has been selling so massively on GBP. So let's go to the weekly time frame. Okay, that's what we are just expecting. Price to just come back here. Either it breaks below or it continues pushing. It gives us a bullish reversal upward. So we can just go to our daily time frame to mark out some stuff. I think we'll see the bullish area have clearly around this area. So you can just draw your rectangle. We are trying to complement it. We draw it to the current market condition. Okay. So this is where GBP USD is presently, and it is also a bearish market. So you can just change your line chart to mark some intermediate zone. That's to check for buy pressure and sell pressure to mark your support and resistance. Okay, look at this big pressure, this sell pressure. That's where it started from. And you can also see another buy pressure around this area. So you can just change back to your candlestick. Okay, there's another sell pressure around this area. So like this now, we already marked out our area or zones. So now we can just connect our trend line to check for trends. You can also use sell pressure and buy pressure to check trends. Like now, this is a sell pressure. Can you see how strong it is? This is a sell pressure. This is a buy pressure. This is also a small buy pressure there. So you can just use your trend line to connect them together. Okay, now look at below here. Price already made the first touch, second touch here. So we're anticipating the third touch on this trend line, a possible third touch on this trend line. So we expect price to possibly come down to this area and start buying. And you know how important the third touch is. The third touch is the most important touch on the trend line. So let's go to the 4-hour time frame to balance things. Okay, this is the 4-hour time frame on GBP USD. This thing is giving us like a widening, broadening, a broadening, descending megaphone. So we are just expecting price to push downward to this area, to this support area, and react to the third touch on the trend line for a possible buy upward. Let me adjust this area here. Okay, well, so let's complement it with a rectangle. Okay, so apparently we'll just wait patiently for GBPUSD to push downward to this area before we now start checking it out for a possible reversal, bullish reversal candlestick. Or if price breaks below, then we know, okay, we want to start selling. And price can also give a false breakout. Price can also give a false breakout. So what we are just expecting is price to push down to this area. It could either even form a double bottom before it now starts going up on GBP USD. Let's see if we can also mark for inner trends on GBP USD. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame because it is actually a bearish trend. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame to see. Return to the line chart. Okay, we can connect this sell pressure here to this sell pressure. And we can also connect this little buy pressure here. This one. Okay, let's change back to our candlestick. Okay, let me elongate this line. So let's just wait patiently to see what wants to happen next week. You might just see price push to this area on GBP USD. Might see price push, make a little push to this area, then start selling before a possible reversal upward on GBP USD. So that's what I'm looking out for on GBP USD next week. Let's go to GBP JPY. So let's go to the weekly time frame on GBP JPY. Price gave us one rejection around this area. This is the rejection before another. I thought price was actually going to push downward so smooth on GBP USD, but price has just been giving us an irregular and choppy movement on GBP USD. So let's just mark out our zones. We've always marked it. This was where the rejection happened. So this is a very weak bullish impulse, very weak bullish impulse. You know, and paying attention to market behavior. You know, when you see a weak bullish or bearish movement, you know, okay, a reversal is about to happen. But I don't know, maybe that's what's going to happen on GBP because this is a very weak bullish movement. Sorry, bearish movement. So the bulls might be trying to come up and change the market upwards. But let's just keep analyzing. We can't just see this is what is going to happen. Really react to what we see in the market. Okay, let's complement this with a rectangle. I'm sure you guys are not familiar with all these pairs because these are the pairs we've been paying attention to. Like I said, the idea is just to know your pair very well and build yourself with it very well. There are some things you see on GBP USD, GBP JPY, and gold. You'll be like, oh yes, this is what I'm expecting, and you react. You react to what you see. So I can't say anything. I can just say consolidation around this area. Let's go to the 4 hour time frame. Let me shrink the chart. So let me see what we've got on the chart. So presently GBP USD is consolidating around this. GBP JPY, sorry, is consolidating around this area. So let me see what we can mark. I just think the line chart to see if we can mark a trend. Okay, there's a trend here. And there is another one here. If we won't pay attention to this pattern, price is giving us something like this. We don't know yet, but we react to what we see. Let me change to my candlestick. Let me adjust the trend line. Okay, this is what is happening presently on GBP. In most cases like this, we tend to see, when we see an impulse here, and let's just call this one a correction, The next thing we see a break below. That's what we see, but we can't say that's what is going to happen. We react to what we see. Like I always say, and I will always say, we have to react to what we see. So let's take for inner zones. We can mark. There are bullish pressures here. There are bullish pressures here. So let's bring out our rectangle to mark it out. It gave us something like a W formation here before price started coming down. Okay, this is what is happening on GBP JPY. So presently, we'll just wait for price because this is the main area now. If price can break this low, we'll see a retest and a continuation downward. But if price can break the low, we can just see a continuation upward. And you know the market is all about buy and sell. So you wait patiently to see what's happening. Let me see what's happening on the 1 hour time frame. So I'll just advise us to just wait patiently. Price might just break, retest, and continuation downward. So wait patiently and react to what we see. Wait patiently and react to what we see. And price might come back to test this low it broke. This is the low it broke here. Might just see price push a little bit upward here next week. Come for a retest. Might just see price come for a retest here of the area of the structure it broke before price starts selling downward on GBPJPY. So that's what I'm looking out for on GBPJPY, guys. That's what I'm looking out for on GBPJPY. So this is the main activation zone. Either price keeps pushing upward or it breaks, retest, and continuation downward. So let's go to gold. Okay. Look at this structure gold formed. Something like a first bottom, second bottom, and a push upward. But we don't know yet. Let's just analyze. Let's check back on our line. Okay, so let's go to the daily time frame. Sorry. So this is a bearish trend. We all know this is a bearish trend. So let's just mark out the bearish trend on gold. Let's also mark the one below. And in the previous video I made on gold analysis, I said if price did not bounce up from here and start going up, see price come back here to form a second bottom, first price continue pushing upward. And don't also get it wrong, price might still break below this area and keep selling downward. But like I said, we only react to what we see. We only react to the action. That's the price action we see. We react to it. So what can we mark out here again? Let's just mark some. Let's mark some intermediates. Area here. So let's go to the far time frame. Okay, this is what we've got on gold. Let's mark another intermediate zone here. Let's check for buy pressure, the buy pressure, the sell pressure. So let's just mark this out too. Okay, so gold is actually trending downward. Gold is trending downward, but let's see if we can still mark out some things. Inner trend, we can mark out an inner trend. Okay, gold is trending down, and we can see an inner trend around this area. It's trending downward. So what we just do is check for buy pressures and connect it together, and check for sell pressures and connect it together. There's a buy pressure here, there's another buy pressure. There's a sell pressure around this area. There's another sell pressure. So let's change back to candlestick to adjust it. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame adjust it properly. So we actually have a descending triangle here, a descending triangle here, or a descending wedge. So we have it here, or a falling wedge. So price broke above. So what we are expecting is price to come back for a retest, then a continuation upward on gold. So that's what we are just anticipating on gold. Price to come down here for a retest and continuation upward. And we can also use our Fibonacci retracement tool to back it up from year to year. So price might just do its thing, come down here and start going upward for a buy. Let's go to the 15-minute time frame. Okay. Can you see price broke a high? Sorry about that. Price broke a high around this area. So we might just see price push down to this area, then continue buying next week. So that's what I'm looking at on gold for next week's market. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and hit the subscribe button. Let's grow this channel, family. Stay off. Peace out.